Okay, so over the weekend I made a video talking about Casey Jones becoming Ranger X, a brand new original Ranger that we'll be seeing in this MMPR TMNT sequel crossover. Now, another variant cover has been revealed, thanks to Martian Ranger sharing this on Twitter, and I don't know if this is going to happen in the comic. I don't know if this is a cool cover. One could speculate, one could theorize with what's going on, but this cover looks freaking amazing. So, MMPR / TMNT II Issue 1 variant cover, both trade and virgin, by Oliver Barrett. Exclusive to comicbooknews.org, but can be found on Black Saber Comics. So, this cover looks freaking amazing, which you'll probably seen by the thumbnail. So, special thanks to Martian Ranger for sharing this on Twitter, or I would have missed this. So, we've got Krang inside of Lord Zedd. Yeah. So, what we know so far with what could happen in this comic, we've got Casey Jones becoming a Ranger, the Turtle Rangers possibly showing up again, and then we've also got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers becoming, I burped for a second, mutants. That's right. We haven't seen a good clear image of it, but seeing the sort of connected cover artwork, we can see the MMPR Rangers turning into mutants of their respective dinosaur powers. And I gotta say, their designs look really silly, but really cool at the same time, because I'm curious to see how the story is going to go down. But now we've got Krang inside of Lord Zedd. And I gotta say, this cover looks freaking amazing. We've got the tentacles coming out of the helmet, which looks really gross but cool. We've got the brain of Krang sort of filling in for the brain of Lord Zedd that shows. And seeing this design is really wacky, because if you've read the comics or keep up with my comic reviews, we know what Lord Zedd looks like under the helmet. We've seen his face. I don't know if they're going to sort of, even though Ryan's writing this, I don't know if they're going to sort of show the face off again in this comic, but it is wacky to see how this is, like, it is wacky to see, to guess how this is going to work in the comics, because it looks like Krang has just sort of wedged himself in there, and he's taking over Lord Zedd, and I don't know if Lord Zedd and Krang are going to fuse. Krang is going to take over Lord Zedd. I've seen people online call this form Lord Krang, which is a really cool name. I dig it. I dig it a lot. But it makes sense for Lord Zedd and Krang to show up in this comic, because last time in the previous one, if you haven't read it, spoilers, they face off against Rita and Green Ranger Shredder, which, if you've seen all the Green Ranger Shredder merch, you kind of know that happens. But it ends with Rita and Shredder winding up in Dimension X. And I believe there's a mysterious voice that calls out to him in the end, but seeing how they wind up in Dimension X, Ryan did leave the door open for something like this to happen if there ever was going to be a sequel. And seeing how Lord Zedd and Krang are showing up, that makes sense, because Krang would be in Dimension X, and Lord Zedd, God knows what he's doing. I guess he's showing up to sort of punish Rita for her failure and ending up in Dimension X. But this cover looks freaking amazing, and I love it. I freaking love it. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to happen, or this is just a cool artistic choice cover done by Oliver, but I think it looks freaking amazing, and if this does happen, I'm going to have a blast reading this comic. I can't wait to see what Ryan is going to bring to the table with this comic. Even though I've been slightly spoiled by the covers, if they do happen, I'm excited to see what Ryan is going to bring to the table, because the one thing I love about Ryan's writing is you can guess and speculate where the comic is going to go, but it goes in crazy and fun directions with Ryan's writing, and that's what I love about Ryan Parrott's run of the Power Ranger comics, and I just can't wait to read this. Not only that, Dan Mora's coming back to do artwork. A lot of people love Dan Mora. Dan Mora does an amazing artwork for the comics, but I just can't wait to see this. I just can't wait to read this and see if it actually does happen. So tell me in the comment section down below, do you think we'll see Lord Zedd Krang in the books? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. I don't know when I'm going to drop this video because I recorded like 3 videos today. This might either drop tonight, tomorrow, or sometime in the afternoon for me. But anyway guys, what do you think of this cool design? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. With that said, I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.